Finally, the third thing that top performers do that low producers simply don't do is gratitude. They are grateful for the opportunity. They are grateful for the smallest of things. And I think it has to do with also number one, because these are real popular habits, but you'll pay attention to kind of the attitude of low performers or mediocres. They don't seize the moment, meaning that they don't necessarily see the opportunity. So low performers and mediocre performers could very well be the one that's just negative Nelly, right? And granted, there are some mediocre and some low producers that have great attitudes, right? But what I'm talking about, the part that they're missing is that they're not seizing the moment, meaning that they're not really capturing the opportunity. And that's just maybe a thread of DNA that is different from top producers, where they're going to seize the moment. They're going to use every single minute and every single hour of every single day to push themselves forward. And that is the mindset I think you need to be, especially being in sales. Because if you're just being mediocre and you're being a low producer and you're not necessarily seizing the moment, why are you in sales, boo-boo? Go get that 9 to 5 hourly wage. Go work at Kohl's, man. You won't get beat up as much, right? Like mentally, you won't have so much stress. And since you don't really necessarily want to push yourself to the next level or get that amount of income that you could potentially make, then why are you even in the craft? Right? You gotta be in this game to play the game. You don't just get into this game because it was cool or it was an option. Like, you get in this game and you go all in. And that's the third characteristic that top performers do, is that they go all in. They seize the moment. They are grateful for the opportunity. But where it goes back to number one, the habitual habits, right? The daily discipline routines that top performers do, and I'm gonna throw this in as a bonus, is that they really appreciate everything. And that's one thing that you got to do every single morning, is really think about the things that you're grateful for. Be grateful that you woke up. Be grateful that your kids are healthy. Be grateful that you got a home. Be grateful that you got food. Be grateful that you don't live in a third world country where you got to walk 3 miles to go get a bucket of water, and that there's not feces sitting outside your front door when you open it up, right? There are things that sometimes we just take for granted, and those are things that you'll never find a top producer doing. They don't take certain things for granted, right?